Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. I got my, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Okay, it's a beautiful day, so I'm wearing shorts because it's September now in Prince George, which means it's starting to get cold at night, and it's just about time to fill up the wood shed. I gotta fix the wood shed. I gotta buck the wood that's down there, so yeah, we're gonna do that. But not today. My buddy Doug, he's got some cab over parts, asked me if I wanted them, said come get them if you want them, and I was like, oh yeah, I want them, oh yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. I actually got the pulleys off of Kenny. I didn't film it because, wow, alarm's not even on. Well, that's right, Andrea came out this morning to get stuff for my breakfast. That's right, my wife makes me breakfast because she's awesome. But anyways, sidetrack. Yeah, with Kenny, I pulled the pulleys off right there, right there. My Princess Auto puller did kind of fail me. I don't know if you'd be able to see this if it's too dark. Maybe I should go turn a light on. As I was saying, I got the pulleys off the accessory drive, so the pulleys are off, so now I should be able to pull this off and slide it all out. But there's a little cover down in there that I have to time it first, so when I pull it out, it's in the right spot, and then I can get this cover off. It's a long process. And, you know, it shouldn't be a long process. Like if I was a mechanic and, you know, I started this and just kept working on it, it'd probably be, you know, a few days kind of thing. But it's a little bit overwhelming, not gonna lie. And, you know, sometimes I start to think, oh man, you know, because then it's like, you know, I'm pulling the accessory drive off, well then I should do the accessory drive seal, but it's not leaking, but it could, and it's all this work to get it off, and then is it really all that work, or am I just not working on it long enough? And then I watch a video of Kenny driving, and I'm like, I kind of love this truck. You know, she dug out of the weeds. Well, we dug her out of the weeds. We saved her from certain death, and I want to bring it back to life. Although Kenny might be a rat rod at the rate we're going, but you know, the frame is rough, and back here it's really rough. You know, that jacking, I got to rip the frame apart to fix that. No matter what, that's got to be dealt with. In the meantime, I might be able to just bolt up the stuff that's broken. But, you know, I honestly find like suspension, componentry, it's pretty easy for me. I mean, growing up in trucks, working on trucks for a long, long time, it's easy. You know, it's just a bunch of work. The engine stuff, it's a little more intimidating. And it's a lot of work, but it's centralized work. And I don't want to muck it up. But, you know, I guess there's that saying, learn to do by doing. So anyways, we're going to jump in the Super Duty. Doug was talking about moving the old cab overs. Now, Doug's dad is actually whom I bought Kenny off of. And Len's got, of course, there's those other P cab overs there that I really, really want. But it's a long story as to why I can't just get them. But anyways, we're going to take a look because Doug's cleaning up the yard and he was going to move those trucks. And I'm kind of hoping he hasn't moved the one yet because I want to see it get pulled out of the rocks. But I'm excited to go see it and see what it looks like out in the sunlight. And we'll take a look around. And you know what? I'll keep bugging because at the end of the day, Peterbilt Mike has half a dozen cab overs. It's fine. I got lots of land. We can just stack the projects up and we'll get to it, you know. Or we won't, but no, we will. And I'm gonna have to put something, anyways. But yeah, we're taking the Super Duty because the Chevy needs fuel, and I got lots of fuel in the Super Duty. The Tidy tank has fuel in it, so I'm gonna burn that up because I don't feel like going to Costco to get fuel. So. Oh yeah, the OG Super Duty. And I call it the OG because it was the original. It was my first. And you never forget your first. Sometimes you even buy your first back. Because if you're an addict, like me, you might buy you know, some trucks back. Make sure I don't back into my woodshed because that would really irk me. Ah, yes. And off we go for more cab over parts. You really gotta love living in the country. Yeah, it's a little hard when you got some Corvettes, but Super Duties, no problem. And you know what they say, kids? Look both ways. Because even though it's a rural road, my neighbors could be driving like a-holes. Because I'm sure they say that about me some days. You know, cab overs. Anyways. I gotta say, sometimes I think we live in the most beautiful province. Check out those clouds. Oh yeah. That's cool. So yeah, Sunday afternoon, what's a guy to do but play with your toys? This thing's absolutely wicked. 871 blower. Go big or go home, they say. Well, I got some lights, I got a grill, and I got some garbage. Because one of the kicker is, if you're gonna get some free parts, you gotta take some garbage too. But check these out, guys. This is what Doug gave me, and this is really cool. Really cool. I put them in the cab so they wouldn't get wrecked, but they're a little bit dirty. But check that out. Original lighted under cab lights. They need a little bit of a cleanup, but like, that's freaking awesome. Just awesome. So yeah, I'll put those back. But and Pete is still there. I gotta say, guys, I know we've been here before, and I know I've talked about it before, and I know I said I was gonna get these trucks. Oh, and mark my words, one day I will. But it's not as easy, unfortunately, as one would think. But you know, gosh, I just absolutely love this truck. I mean, I don't know how much work it's gonna need to bring it back to life, and I'm really hoping I can get my hands on it, but check it out. It has, and I mean, I know we've looked at it before, but it's got the headliner piece, you know, it's got the water damage around the windshield like mine does. It's got a bee's nest there, but I love it. All the sleeper panels are there. It's got the center panel. It's got, everything is here. The seat is here. Granted, well, the other seat's not here, but I don't think the door is much different than mine. You know, a little bit of rusted on the bottom, just like mine. Door still closes pretty well. She's buried in the weeds. I just so desperately want to bring this one back to life. Look at that bumper. I don't know if it's, might be bent a little bit from being in the weeds, but I sure love this truck. How does that saying go? She's a little bit of a fixer-upper. Oh hey, that's like the handle I just got. I think this door's a little fack-waggered. That's the one big problem with this thing. It's been sitting so long that she needs a ton of work. A ton of work. It would make a good parts truck, but it's also almost too good for a parts truck. You know, it's got the VHF wiring in there. You can see that, ground and a mic for CB, the radio, that's what I need for mine. It's got the pull. Oh yeah, floodlights. 746. A few more kilometers than mine. Oh, I love all this bank of switches. Load lights, trailer lights, beacon lights, spotlights. Yeah. It's got the ashtray. It's got just everything. She's got some mouse poop. But she's got a lot of potential. It's too bad this is all buggered. That's, yeah, that's kind of not good. But it is what it is. You know what? She's... Yeah, we could bring her back to life. Bring her back to life. The OG Peterbilt seat. Speakers in there. Yeah, I really like this one. But see what happens. Built 93, so it's a 94. So it's a year older. But we'll keep trying. See what happens. There's a Pete air ride suspension. It's quite the suspension, really. Wonder if that's a factory option to have the batteries in there. It's a nice box anyways. Probably not. It's got the brackets for wide exhaust, which is nice. I kind of like that. But there again, is it too rusted out? Is it too rusted out? I don't know. Probably is. One day. One day. I figured since I'm here, I'd have to take and check out the class of 96 again, because I kind of love these trucks. I really do. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but you know what? Class of 96. Now, this one, you've seen the video before. I'm just looking at the rear diff to see how it is. It's got air track on it. It's got some pretty big lifty towy things on it. Got some decent tires on it. But you know, the setback, it's not as popular. Not as a popular. I'm a good at English. But she's the big cab. She's kind of been stuffed in the weeds. Oh man, it's too bad. Oh yeah, and that's got the factory aluminum. I like that bumper. You know what? I really do like that bumper. With the 4 holes. Yep, I do. Yep, I sure do. Yeah, she's got the console. This would be a good one to tear the interior apart in and redo her. But one day, hopefully, maybe one day, we'll see. Maybe just one more look. Yeah, headliner in this one's pooched. It's got the, it's too bad. Too bad. She used to be in nice shape. There again. The other one's actually in better shape, you know that. It's Got the fan switches. That's cool. It's actually, you know what? I think the front of this one's in better shape. Maybe not. Well, the dash pad's in better shape. It's funny how all the locks have been taken off the glove boxes in all of them. But sleeper could use some work for sure. Can tell it's been moist in here. Everything's rusty. Rusty or corroded. There's the PTO switch again there. A little corroded. She needs some loving. She could use some loving. This one's got 1.2 million on her. The pedals. Oh, that pedal moves. That pedal kind of moves. Need to save her. Yeah. Need to find a way. You can see the windshield frame on this one is quite badly rusted. But she's hauled some miles. She's moved some miles. Let's take a look at the roof. Wonder where it was leaking. Bet you it was leaking in those beacons. I betcha. Bet you that what did it in. But yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, we'll keep trying, boys. See what happens. It's one of those things where, you know, low and slow. It's nice to see the parts that I need to get. Really makes me want that console though. If you know anybody that has a wrecked Pete cab over where the cab is good, I'm on the hunt. So anyways, I should get going, get back home so I can work on Kenny. Because that's what I started to do today, is to pull that accessory drive off. So pull the accessory drive off and yeah, show you guys what's wrong with Kenny. Because oh yes, Kenny's getting back on the road. Come hell or high water. Mark my words, Kenny will drive again. Hopefully before the snow flies. And the snow's gonna fly in probably 2 months. Usually Halloween. Around Halloween is when we see the first bit of snow. So anyways, I better get to work. Well, we're back home. I ended up with a few more items. Some might think I'm a pack rat. No, I think they're right. I am a bit of a pack rat. But I got a rusty old bumper. It's a Pete cab over bumper. I kind of like the 4 holes, but she's a chrome bumper. She's in rough shape. I don't know whether I can use this and clean it up, or whether it's just going to be a template. Just a template for my cab over. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe it'll just be yard art. Don't tell Andrea that we're getting more yard art though. I got some seals. Yeah, part of the deal was to get those headlight pieces, I had to take this seat too. It's a Bostrom seat. And you know what? Kenny could use a passenger seat, so maybe we'll use it there. Maybe not. I also got this aluminum Peterbilt grill. Don't know if it's better than mine. Maybe. Actually, I think it's the wrong size. But I might practice my polishing on it. Make it into some wall art. Because, you know, I got lots of walls, and it would probably look good on the wall. And I got a box of goodies. And you know what? A guy can always use a box of goodies. You know, it was just stuff in the shop that they didn't want. Here's a grill defrost duct. Excuse me. We've got, oh hey, Kenworth pyrometer. Got a shift knob for an 18-speed. Old school seat cover. That'll be handy. Oh, and some vents. Yeah, some new vents for Kenny. It's all stuff for Kenny that that they were able to, I don't know what that is. Multi-use double-sided carpet tape. Well, okay, I'll take it. Got a, oh, Kenworth door handle. I think that's what that is. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's handy. So yeah, we got some stuff. Have to thank him. Have to thank Doug and them for letting me have this stuff, because she's going to a good home. I mean, at the end of the day, she's a work in progress. I might be a little bit of a cab over addict, but I tell you, it's a labor of love. And we're gonna get Kenny rolling again. Just need to get to work on him. Just need to get him fired up. But yeah, we'll get there. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, catch you on the flip side. Cheers.